Okay, so what if a city hired me to create a public sculpture for the age of AI? For the age of AI, but I do like the idea of an interactive element. So perhaps it is a screen, but perhaps it's in the park. Let's imagine we're in a park, right? And there's this open space, and the idea is to have this beautiful screen. So like, how can we get a screen to look beautiful? Well, it could be a semi-rounded screen that also connects to material elements. So it could be like a Fresnel lens, or it could be like little pieces of acrylic or glass behind the screen. So perhaps when you see it from the back, you can see the screen in both directions. I mean, there's new technologies that allow you to see like transparent screens. So this will be all LEDs, but you can see it from this way and you can see it from the back. So, but because this is probably like a screen that you can stand and look, you can look at it from behind, and you can see through the objects, the screen, and it magnifies, and you can see different parts of the screen, different parts of the content on the screen through these material objects that are behind. Let's say that is something like that, okay? So the materiality and the way this screen looks can be worked on. But let's say we have like this big screen in the middle of the park. How do we make it so it's AI related? Well, I think a lot of the problems that we're having now in the age of AI is that we are constantly asking, ChatGPT or any AI model questions, and we are not really interacting with each other. So people are spending more time looking at their phones than talking to each other. So let's say we have a sculpture in the middle of the park, and how this sculpture forms is, cannot be discussed in just one video, but we know it has materiality and it also has a screen. So people can stand around it and they can read it. So the idea is that you approach this sculpture and you start typing in your phone, and you can send notes to you can send text to the sculpture about yourself, about what you're going through, about your life. And obviously it has like a foul word detection. So if somebody sends something aggressive to the screen or something obscene, the AI can notice it and block you. But if you just send like something like, hey, my name is Mike, I like going for walks, and I find this sculpture interesting, like I'm interested in this and this, it sort of behaves like a dating matching type of artwork. But I think that's really needed in today's era. So perhaps like somebody that was there like 1 hour ago, the AI knows that Mike has something in common with Susan or with Ellen that was there an hour ago, and somehow it matches them in the screen. So whenever they come back, they they scan a QR code perhaps on the screen, and their name comes up, matches with Susan or with Ellen or whatever name, and there's a relationship, it's a conversation you can keep having with Helen, and Helen can come back, scan the QR code, and see that you're having a conversation with her, and so on. Eventually, you can choose to share your QR with that person, and only if the QR codes match, you can have a connection that happens offline or happens remotely. So you don't have to be next to the sculpture to connect. But if the QRs don't match, I mean, there needs to be a way so that not anybody can match with anybody. So only if you conversate, like it could be something that happens throughout the week or throughout a month. You keep having conversations on this public art screen, and eventually you can leave a QR code, and the system knows that this QR code can only be read by Helen. So if Helen scans a QR code, it gives you your ID, or it gives you your personality or your Instagram or your profile. But if somebody else scans a QR code, because they're not Helen, they cannot access your Instagram. So that's kind of an idea. It's an idea of like, what would it be like to have like a public sculpture that is a dating match app using AI, instead of just like relying on images on Tinder or Bumble or whatever, where we're having actual conversations here without even knowing how you look, and it could be very interesting. And then the surprise is perhaps Helen doesn't like the way Mike looks. Well, it's fine. Maybe they can be friends, because they share all these moments together, and it allows for that serendipity to happen.